Hi there, Otome fans and fellow main characters, it's Lai Quen. So I'm back again with part 2 of the demo of Signed and Sealed with a Kiss by Anomalis. This game can be pre-ordered on itch.io and all details can be found in the description box below. If you remember from part 1, we left our main character with a weird grown boyfriend downstairs at her house, unaware of what to do with the person she was meant to shape into her perfect boyfriend. So, let's see what part 2 brings. Another day, another I'm not awake enough to sound either enthusiastic or sarcastic. The dreams I had last night kept me up, and even now they haunt me. One of them was pretty awesome actually. I was a cowboy and my high school sweetheart was there. I jumped down from a horse and he looked at me, his eyes a sexy shade of emerald green with a mischievous twinkle in them. Pulling me close, he said, "I'd giddy up on you all." Full southern drawl and a smirk that said he meant it. I died. Literally, moments later, a wild horse stampeded me dead like my name was Mufasa. Long story short, I came, I died, and then I woke up. And that was the good dream. When I went back to sleep, things just got weirder. There was a man in a box and an arsehole courier. They both had something to do with this evil corporation who was stealing the hearts of young maidens and dudens using the powers of Eleven? Whatever the heck that is. It was pretty freaky stuff. But then, it was just a dream, and I have better things to worry about than evil, love-obsessed people. Like taxes, evil government regimes, and coffee. Normal stuff. Speaking of, I better go and check and see if the coffee machine turned on this morning. That piece of junk never does what I want it to. I sit up and get a strong whiff of something I have to assume is coming from myself. Take a quick sniff of my nightshirt, and the scent is just awful. I can barely stand to be around it, and it's my own stank. I take off the shirt and leave it behind. Nothing says single living like walking around your home in your undies. And fuck it, I deserve a little liberation. It's nice to let your cheeks hang out and your puppies bounce in the safety of your own home. The moment I enter the living room, the strong scent of coffee hits me. Not the cheap store brand I usually buy, but actual roasted coffee. What kind of person breaks into your house and makes you coffee?
Good to see you.
Lay, good morning. A man or a boyfriend, that's who. My dream wasn't a lie. The box, the courier, the oppressive dystopian dictatorship. They are all real. I made you. The man stares at me. I stare at him. We both can hardly believe our eyes. Then I realise his eyes aren't on me, but my... I look down slowly, feeling the cold air on my naked skin, and Jay's eyes on my... You can read that. I duck, I cover, I do everything but roll as I grab the nearest object. Sadly, it's just a square dishcloth, which really doesn't hide very much. What are you doing here?
Oh?
Making coffee. Surprise? Just turn around. And cover your eyes. Okay. When I'm certain he can't see me anymore, I put the dishcloth back on the counter. So, you are real. I sigh to myself, but looking around the room that had once felt so normal, but now he's here.
I'm sorry.
I didn't see much, honestly. Like, fun, I'm going to believe that. I scoff before walking back upstairs. My foot only hits the first step when Jay calls back after me. Can I turn around now? Yeah. I climb a few more steps and a loud crash comes from downstairs. You can uncover your eyes too. Okay, thanks. Oh, this game's so cool. I shake my head and wonder just when I wake up from this insanity. Knowing how unlikely that is, though, I continue on upstairs to get ready for another day of work. I run down the stairs without a moment to lose. It's tight, but if I take the freeway, I might just be able to get back to work on time. That whole morning fiasco really set me back.
Oh?
Lee? I haven't got time for this. What, Jay?
That's amazing.
Where are you going? I thought we could... I have a job. I have to go now or I'll be late.
No way.
Okay, let's talk at dinner. Sure. I don't know what he wants to talk about, but I think I'd even agree to bungee jump off a bridge if it'd help me get out of the door faster. And don't worry, I'll stick to the rules. What?
I'm here for you.
Get a job, get a life, and don't hit on you, right? I didn't say get a life, but yeah, those. Now, anything else?
See ya.
No, have a nice day, Lee. I can't leave fast enough. I know I must be crazy leaving a stranger in my house like this. What other option do I have? Send him up the river without a paddle? Because, really, what's the worst that could happen, right? Right? As much as I want to trust him, I can't help but feel a little anxious. Worst case scenario, he's stolen all of my things. Best case, he's got a job and is just harmlessly walking doll. Nice. I should just call him, just to check. There's no answer. I call again and... still nothing. Again, best case scenario, he's out grocery shopping. Worst case... I have to go home. I sneak out of work and drive home, hoping that I am just being paranoid, but also that I'm not, so this ride isn't all for nothing. Or maybe I don't know what I want, I just want to know what's going on at my house, good, bad, or even ugly. I just need to know, and now. Jay! The sound of footsteps stomping down the stairs make my heavy heart feel 100% better.
Good to see you.
Lay, hi. Hi, I was just,
That's amazing.
Yes? It's my break, so I have a few moments to check in on things, and I wanted to see... Why does he have to sound like a human puppy? Now I feel guilty for not trusting him. I don't know. I really didn't have anything to ask you. I just wanted to check in on things. Oh. Jay's shoulders slouch and all of the excitement before drains from his face. Oh, he's sad. Was he really that excited to see me? It wouldn't kill me to talk to him, I guess. So, we've got choices here. We could say, are you lonely? Are you staying out of trouble? Or are you feeling okay? Let's go with, are you staying out of trouble?
What?
If you've got nothing to say, then why are you here? Oh my goodness, angry. To make sure you don't run off with all my stuff. And you would stop me how? Plus, I'd work quick. I'd be halfway to Tahiti by now, if that was my plan. Oh wow, he's proper angry. Tahiti. Seems like a nice place to go. Do I need a reason for everything I say? Well, as long as you're staying out of trouble, then everything is okay. Who said I was? Jay's expression becomes something dark and unreadable. I've never seen him make a face like this before. I didn't. Don't play games with me, Jay. I made it very clear that I had to get a job and not hit on you. Never said nothing about staying out of trouble. I thought that went without saying, you know, like breathing and bathing. But I never said that. You'd be safe in not interfering so much there, Lay. Ooh. I didn't choose that option before. This is scary. Please, just for the sake of my sanity, please tell me that you're staying out of trouble. I know, I'm above begging, but I'm just not in the mood for all these mind games. I need a solid answer so I can go back to work with a peaceful mind. Sadly, Jay finds this pretty funny and simply laughs gruffly at my dismay.
What?
The police haven't come back around, if that's what you mean. It's not. Pfft, then I make no promises. Jay! I stamp my foot and strangely it works. He makes an ugly, exasperated expression, but then starts to play ball. Don't worry about any of that. All you have to know is that I've kept by your rules and got a job. Just started this morning. He's got a job already? How? Oh, really? So, oh my goodness, completely different job choices from the last one I chose. So, he could have a tattoo artist, a drug dealer, or a hitman. Whoa! So it seems that decision you make influences a lot here. Excellent. I'm really excited by this game, guys. So, as a person with tattoos, we're going to go tattoo artist.
That's amazing.
Yeah, really, actually, it's a real good gig. Can get all of my pent-up frustration out since someone is cock-blocking me hard. Stick to the rules, smartass. Sure, whatever. Well, you'll be happy to know that everything is legit. Actually, I'm pretty artist, as it turns out. Got Da Vinci in my fingers, if you'd like me to show you. Pass.
Oh?
What? That's cold, Lai. Now you're starting to sound like yourself. And look like himself too. He's back to his pouty puppy face, and it's a bit of a relief. I don't think I can deal with hearing him laugh like that again. I shake the thought out of my head, not about to admit what I know is just an old teenage obsession with the wrong kind of guy.
No way.
I'm impressionable. It's kind of how I become my own person. And I thought maybe if I imitated the way cool guys speak, you'd like me more. What cool guys do you know?
I trust you.
Well, maybe not the guy, but you're pretty cool, Lai. On second thought, sick to the douchebag routine. Oh, no.
What?
Make your mind up, woman. Perfect. Now, what's this job exactly? I'm an artist, and skin is my canvas. A boxer? Come on, Lai. Risk damaging this face? Never. I've got my own chair at a tattoo parlour. I'm inking my first client this afternoon, actually. Shouldn't you be concentrating on, I don't know, practising and not sitting around in my house then?
Oh?
Why? Are you volunteering? Who gave you the douche pill this morning? You just did that!
No way.
Douche? I'm being a douche? But this is how cool guys talk. I stayed up all night watching every crime show and thriller I could find. They all sounded like this. Then you learn from some grade A assholes, Jay. Tone down the sass a little.
What?
Well, sass is for pussies. I ain't wet like that. No, these are full-blown burns, baby. Whoa! Even he knows he's being an idiot and begins to laugh at himself. Oh, thank goodness. You're impossible, you know that? This is an impossible situation. I'm just acting accordingly. But listen, Lai, I gotta go. You and me both.
See ya.
Cool, then I'm out. Jay ruffles my hair, though it's more pulling. But either way, he makes a mess of it. Ugh. I hurry back to work, trying not to think about Jay and his strange behaviour. On the drive back to work, I'm still trying to wrap my head around exactly what my life has become. On paper, it doesn't seem too weird, right? I got a boyfriend in the mail who found a job faster than any millennial undergrad ever could. It doesn't seem too bad. Then, why do I have an awful feeling about all of this? I know this looks like the vision of domestic bliss, but it's really not. When I got home, he ambushed me with all these ideas of rest and relaxation while he slaved over a hot stove. I mean, I would have been an idiot not to accept that. So here we are, eating homemade pad thai that tastes as good as takeaway. If he hadn't taken out the garbage myself, I would definitely believe that it's from the restaurant. So, how'd you learn to cook like this? YouTube! Nice. I should have guessed. Is there anything that cannot be learned via YouTube? The answer to that is no. Everything can be learned on YouTube. This is nice. Awkward. Still reeking of sad desperation and a latent fear of dying alone. But nice. The food's good too.
That's amazing.
I'm enjoying myself too. And by the look on his face, he genuinely means it. It's a little weird. His personality was kind of strange earlier, but now he seems almost normal again. Do I dare even ask about that? So, do we change the subject, ask about his attitude change, or stay silent? I'm going to ask about the attitude change. Hey, can I ask you something?
No way.
I didn't break the choripan holding gnome. He just fell on his own. And if you don't believe that, then I'm sorry. I'm going to fix him, I promise. What? No, I wanted to ask about a conversation from earlier. And I hated that choripan gnome anyway. Everyone knows bratwurst is far superior to chorizo. When it comes to hot dogs, I just got that one as a gift from the old lady next door. That's good. But don't go around breaking my stuff, okay? I won't. So, what did you want to ask me about again? If this man had a tail, he'd be wagging it right now. He looks at me so intensely that it's almost hard to speak. You sounded so different earlier. Do you dolls have, like, some kind of hormonal imbalance? Or maybe you're faulty, or...
No way.
Faulty? I passed all of the quality checks, though. Do you want to see my seal of approval? Jay stands up and unzips his pants. Oh my goodness. I cover my eyes with my hands quickly before I see too much. Put that away! But I'm eating!
I'm sorry.
At the sound of his zipper being pulled up and the scrape of his chair as he sits down, I lower my hands and look at him again, slightly more flustered and annoyed than before. I was just trying to prove to you that I'm not faulty. My hormone levels are in perfect balance. Probably better than yours. Sass. Jerk face. Then, what was with the attitude change? You sounded different.
My life's in your hands.
I explained it already, didn't I? I'm an impressionable boyfriend. The more I get experience of the world, the more personality I get. I will adapt to the different stimuli around me. My job is one of those stimuli. Don't you like the job that I chose? How can I complain when I didn't exactly give him a great guidelines on which jobs are acceptable? Plus, I don't want to lose his job. I just didn't expect him to change so drastically because of it. I can change if you're not happy with the boyfriend I'm becoming. You're not my boyfriend, and I'm not going to go dictate how you live your life. But it's not my life. I want to be the best boyfriend for me. I get it. But I don't want a boyfriend. So no matter what you do, I don't want to date you, or anyone else for that matter. Look, as long as you're happy and employed, and not getting in the way, then I'm happy.
I trust you.
Thanks, Lai. Don't mention it, seriously. So, can we eat together quietly now?
That's amazing.
Of course. We continue to eat, not speaking for the longest time. I can't help but watch Jay out of the corner of my eye as he pushes his food around the plate. Every so often he lifts his head like he's only about to say something, but then, just as suddenly, he gives up and goes back to playing with his food. I finally give in, put my fork down, looking Jay in the face. Yes. I don't want to say anything. Fine. I pick up my fork, and as I'm about to take a bite, he speaks up again. But maybe... Here we go. How was your day? Terrible.
Oh?
What did you eat for lunch? I didn't have time to eat because I came back home to see you. Was the weather at least nice? I don't know. I was kind of stuck in an office all day. Jay sighs, obviously at the point of giving up on trying to force me into a conversation. Good. The less painful this meal is, the less... He suddenly picks up his plate and throws the food away. Hey, don't waste that. There are poor girls starving in England. Yeah.
What?
I'm not hungry. You hardly ate. I only made this so we could talk. I put my fork down and crossed my arms over my chest. Fine, let's talk.
What?
Don't force yourself. So, choice this time, what are you? I'm not, or this is... Let's go with I'm not. I'm not. I am. I really am. But I'm a sucker for puppy eyes. Even though I wish I could be the type to drown puppies and just move on. That way Jay wouldn't have such a hold on my moral compass. Don't drown puppies. Just explain it to me. Like, what can you do? Well, that's a pretty broad question. Okay, then can you eat? You hardly ate and you don't look like you enjoyed any of it. And it pains me to say it, that it was delicious. It couldn't have been because of the taste.
No way.
Oh, you noticed. It's hard to tell if he's embarrassed or happy that I did. It was pretty hard not to, though. He was playing with his food like a toddler. I can. My taste buds are just new. They're still a little sensitive to real food. Back at Anomalis, we survived on a liquid diet. So, they're all drunks. Great. And you think and feel too? You aren't built from some computer code or... Lai, I'm not a robot. That's just what a robot would say. Why are oranges called oranges if bananas aren't called yellows? Don't try to Turing test me. And that's nonsense anyway. Bananas would be greens, not yellows. Touché. Anything else you want to quiz me on? Well, what else can you do?
I'm here for you.
I was specifically built to stimulate my partner's needs. And as you've seen, I've come equipped with a fully functioning... I mean talents, not that.
I'm sorry.
Ah, sorry. I thought you meant... I know what you thought. Yeah, actually, I learned very quickly so I can have many talents. It really depends on which personality I end up with. As long as two of them are cooking and doing laundry, I can't complain.
I trust you.
That's good then, because you complain a lot. Either he's a robot or he knows how insulting that is. Which I don't know which I'd prefer. Jay insists on doing the washing up, and I'm not about to fight him on it. I need the space, and more than anything, I need to sleep. I feel so exhausted by this whole day, I want to crawl into bed and stop existing. As I lie down, a strange thought comes into my head. As much as I try, I can't get it out. So do we suck it up and go to sleep, or go downstairs? Let's go downstairs. I throw my blankets off and walk down to see Jay. He's getting his bed ready on the sofa and seems just as shocked to see me as I am embarrassed to see him.
No way.
Let me guess, you still want to know if I'm a robot. Do you dream? I blurt out. Instantly, I feel the question burn a lot less, but the anticipation for the answer renders me silent.
Oh?
I can't sleep. I've been thinking about... me? I nod. His shoulders relax. Suddenly the tension is a lot easier to handle, and I don't even feel awkward looking at him. I just want to know the answer to my question. Not yet. I will start once I've made more memories. Will you tell me?
Oh?
About my dreams? Yeah. Okay. I go to leave, but Jay speaks up again, grabbing me by the hand and slowly letting it go again. I look at him. Out of everything that's happened today, even this morning, I never felt as exposed as I do right now. Jay is just looking into my eyes and searching for the courage to speak.
You're too cute.
I do have one dream, or maybe it's more of a wish. It might not be what you meant, but Please... don't say what I think you're about to say.
My life's in your hands.
Okay, I won't. Jay smiles at me, but it's written all over his face. His features soften and makes me feel a little strange, especially now that I regret telling him not to say what I thought he was going to say. You should keep dreaming though. I plan to. Who knows, maybe it'll come true someday. Maybe. I back out of the room slowly. Neither of us says goodbye until I reach the top of the stairs. From the living room, Jay calls out to me.
See ya.
Sweet dreams, Lai! I lower my head and whisper in reply to him. Good night, Jay. For the first time in a while, going to sleep comes a lot easier. The house doesn't feel as empty as it had before. And there we have the end of the game. How cool is that demo? I'm so excited by this, and I hope you guys are too. Go and find the game, go and check it out, download the demo for yourself. There are lots of different options. I did some different things than I'd done before and found loads of different stuff. So please, please, please go and check it out. Let me know in the comments what you think. Pre-order the game. Let the guys at Anomalis know. And I really look forward to seeing this game grow and develop and hopefully play it again. Take care for now. Bye.